Now the armor and weapon drops get a lot better. Alright, I think we're downtown now. Okay, that's Carroll. He's one of the two dwarves, and they were about equal. It was just 36, and he's been with us, and he's less. But anyway, 10,000 attack, 4,700 damage, 10,000, 4,200, and well, he's got more hit points. So defense 65, defense 53. So Barur, God, let's call him Bear. Bear, son of Ronan, and Carroll, son of Cabbage. And who was he? Now, see, don't put the B and the J next to each other for me. Did he turn into a block of stone? That was... I never noticed that before. All right, he's after the next, see. And he turned into some damn good armor. All right, now this is a ghoul. Like I said, the wussies are not going to live down here. And I'll check his his after-action report in a minute. And there's Hume, the almighty ogre. And here's a barbarian that's going to die. Francis Delphi. Yeah, he's got a red hat and wooden greaves and I wonder if barbarians have rooms. I never found his room. Oh! Alright, that is Drock. Now remember what I said about things that seem like bosses but are not specific bosses? As far as I know, Drock is the head of the hobgoblins. That's the top of the hobgoblin food chain. And with hobgoblins, that really is a food chain. And that's a werewolf, and that's an infected zombie. But see, these rogues and these guys that don't use weapons and armors are just boned. Alright, I'm going to do another tomb before we have the, the ghost situation crawl up our rear end and die. If you'll notice, I do have the music on. Normally I don't run it, and it's just, it sounds to me like it's repeating the same thing over and over, and it makes me crazy. However, it doesn't seem, I must be tired. It's not bothering me as much as it normally does. Let's check on some things while we're up here, and these may get edited because I don't think it's all that, anybody knows how to build a goddamn wall by this point in the game. Now we've only got 2 rooms. We've got 2 rooms left, so we're gonna need this fairly soon. So I might bump up walls. So that gives them all this around here they'd have to climb up, and I don't think they can, and it gives them a wall all the way across there. So they can come over the mountain, and that's about it. And they can get over here, but I haven't had any come from that way, so there's a limit to how many orders I want to, you have a finite amount of, I'd really like to put a really torn, that's a big area to roof though. We'll just put it on the back burner. Haha, don't you just hate that term? I got rid of the wood part, and I wonder if, no, there's still wood there. One of the problems when you cancel a bunch of stuff in order to, no, there's a wood part. When you cancel a bunch of stuff to do the whole happiness gig, it's really a pain in the ass going back and resetting food and resetting this and that. However, we've been down all those roads. Might kick flour up. What else? Get your blue lightning ass downstairs and help out, you piece of dog shit. I don't think he's gonna live either. I was trying to think what else needs to be done. Oh, I know. I was thinking about kicking up the... okay. the big wood blocks just cover up their whole body. Hello, I'm the wooden block called Findrel Joland. What was I thinking here? Oh, there's our Highlander. Shit. Wonder if he took a bed anywhere. And what did he have? He had a hobgoblin Kopesh, which isn't bad. And that's Bajart, which sounds like fart. Oh, at 64, if that should ever happen. If 64 ever happens, we'll get the 8th person. He has to have taken a room, because you have to have a room up here to get a Highlander. Alright, that's Dog Fart. Now they're theoretically bringing a gold mace up here. Be nice if they went under a gold or a silver deposit. Now here's Punchy Dunchy. I've said this before. That's Alpha Direwood. That's just a hobgoblin. I've obviously said those two things before, but sometimes, and that's Drock the Hobgoblin King. That's a Spider Queen. Sometimes if they run out of dungeon to explore and all the heroes go bugger off and do other things for a while, when you do crack another level, all of them come down within a reasonable time, not at once, obvious. And so you have a group of them working together. And then later, when they spread out, you know, the old haunted house thing, let's split up. They do that and walk into a room like this alone. See, that's a Kopesh, but you still have this crap like an iron longsword. There's no stock. Ooh, God damn. Alright, now I've seen him in battle reports, but I don't think I've ever seen him. So that's new step. Again, you have like a boss character, but not as a boss character. I hope that makes some kind of sense. And we'll look at an after action report here in a minute. Now here's Aspereth with nothing. We'll just call him Mr. Farty. Oh, he picked up a goblin head. Oh, or some kind of head. Now he'll throw that. Bless your little... Bless your little heart. There's one other... I've got a piece of video in this. Now that should be healing. Who in the hell is doing healing? Now, Sips had a heal. I'll bet you Punchwood's got a heal spell. Or maybe the Highlander does. I guess and the Dwarf's enraging himself. That circle one is a buff from Punchwood. I wonder if Punchwood throws a heal spell. And that was Gascon the Ghoul, so he's probably a boss ghoul. Now, alright, they picked up the body. So that prevents the whole ghost situation I had in 2. There was something I wanted... Oh, I wanted to do the battle report before we get too far away, and it doesn't really mean squat to you. Alright, that his blue lightning throws blue lightning bolts, and it's like a ranged weapon, so for that it's not all that bad. O'Face throwing 1700, he's the barbarian, I think. But your Fart is Farty Pants is punching. I wanted to see what that head did. Huh. Usually I don't look through these. All that piercings that he's doing is the blue lightning bolts. Crashes are normally mace things in my experience. Holy God. 9,700 hit points. That is far and away the biggest I have ever seen. Damn. It didn't well, that should have killed him, so maybe they just throw him up out of order. Yeah, he's throwing 95s. My God. Kale's throwing 94s. And zombies are not wussies. Well, now I didn't do this in 2. I had no luck with equipping any heroes, so the rest of it's, I think, crap. There's another 94. I was kind of hoping we'd get, I guess, a widget, yeah. I want to say Coxie. Yeah, Cox was healing. Oh, the dwarf's here. Now, he's picked up a real weapon. He's got a snicker blade. And the rogues have that confusion spell. Okay, he picked up a hobgoblinite Kopesh. So they're not as dumb as they have been in the past. I think that may be it for the Highlander. Is that it? Nope, still Stone Golem. Yep, they killed him. It's lucky they made the monster AI moderately stupid, because it takes them a while. The aggro seems to be low. That's driving me nuts about that bow that Cox has. I'm not seeing... Oh, I'm not looking for good Froder. Okay, so he's throwing almost 3,000 and 14... Zombies are tough. What do you throw? Well, he threw 3,000 against, you know, almost. Against, and he hit the Goblin King, too. Hobgoblin King. But, oh, he cursed old Farty Pants. And Hobgoblins burn people. Boy, if they had some really kick-ass graphics, it'd be a hell of a fight. Of course, I imagine that would just take unbelievable space in this. I don't know if I want to make another grave yet or not. I guess I do. I'd feel better if they'd opened that up. They can kill a ghost. Alright. That's a vampire, which I thought was kind of cool. Alright, well, oh, maybe I'm hearing wood chopping. You guys doing any of this? Yes, they are. Alright, if we even get these, that'll be enough to... do my cheat grid first to get rid of that.